What do you think is going to light up a phone line on your show today the most? Game 3, Giants, Jets? What do you got for me over there?
Probably the Giants and Odell. You know, the Yankees seem like everything's pretty copacetic right now. The Jets, they tease you, but the Giants, that was a pretty tough loss.
Okay, so the Odell stuff, him basically, what do you think is the one that's going to enrage fans the most? The fact that he said he's not getting the ball enough and he doesn't think that he's given the opportunity to succeed, or the fact that he doesn't know if he's happy in New York, Michael?
That's the one that gets me. I can't speak for everybody else, but my goodness, you just signed a $95 million contract. You didn't have to. You could have played until you became a free agent and went to play for the Rams or the Dolphins if it was warm weather that you wanted. So that's the one that really gets me. That really comes off as selfish.
And do you think that this is a lingering problem? Because it sounded like Pat Shurmur did his best to put it in a box, and I thought he did a great job, basically saying that the locker room handled it, and Odell's a grown man. You go speak to him.
It's going to be a problem as long as they don't win and as long as he doesn't get his touches. And I said that before the game on my Friday show. You know, you could just feel it was going to simmer, that he was going to be an issue if he didn't get his touchdowns. And although he got a touchdown and threw for one, they lose the game, but this came before the game. So anytime the Giants are going to struggle, and, you know, he wants 20 touches a game. Really? Who gets 20 touches a game? So he's always going to be unhappy.
Yeah, and is Eli an issue, do you think, Michael?
Well, he's not a scrambling quarterback in a league that the quarterbacks at least have to be mobile and elusive. And as long as he's going to be there and Odell doesn't get the deep tosses that he wants, yeah, I think it's going to be an issue. And Eli's very soft-spoken and probably isn't going to defend himself. Maybe he has to step up and just tell Odell, all right, enough. But who knows what goes on. Maybe that's the best way to handle it.
Well, I mean, Pat Shurmur said that the locker room handled it. So who do you think in that locker room was the one who handled it?
I don't know. I mean, a coach could say that, but let's see if he says it again. It's just amazing. He sits down with Josina Anderson, and he just can't keep his mouth shut. You know, the pregnant pause about when they asked him about Eli, and, you know, he also threw Shurmur under the bus. You know, Shermer's a pretty smart offensive mind. He's saying that they've been out-schemed. That's just not a good look, especially when you just signed the guy long-term.
Yeah, and now here comes a short week against the Eagles, who are now lost 2 in a row. They need it as badly as the Giants right now, Michael.
A lot of desperation in the NFL. That's what's making it fun.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.